Behind the scenes, how hand embroidery comes to life. Hello and welcome to Finesse Couture Insights. I'm Sweta and today we're going behind the scenes into the art, patience and craftsmanship that makes hand embroidery in couture truly timeless. Whether you've admired an embroidered gown or worn an embroidered dress Indian style, the story starts long before the stitch is sewn. By the end of this episode, you'll understand how embroidery breathes life into fabric, stitch by stitch, story by story. The embroidery blueprint. It's called a layout. The hand embroidery begins with a design map, also called an embroidery tracing, artwork, or khaka. The designer first creates a motif on paper based on the inspiration or theme of the dress. A swatch is then developed. Placement is planned on bust, back, skirt, and hem areas. An illustration is created. This whole idea is then hand-drawn, printed onto a tracing sheet life-size, panel by panel. This is called a khaka. This is then transferred onto the fabric using tracing paper or chalk lines. Example, for a custom hand-embroidered sleeves design, the artisan may use radial symmetry to create floral bursts from the shoulder down. Every millimeter matters. Alignment defines elegance. Then frame it right. Next, the fabric is stretched onto an adda or embroidery frame. This keeps the fabric taut and stable for precision. Artisans work from one side to the other, often seated for hours. Fabrics like net, organza, or raw silk behave differently, so tension and techniques are adjusted accordingly. A well-set frame prevents puckering and ensures your embroidery dress holds its shape for years. Then come the tools and techniques. So let's talk technique. Common surface ornamentation or hand embroidery methods used in bridal wear include zardozi, which is metallic thread with dabka and kasab coils for heavy royal motifs. Ari, a hook needle embroidery ideal for Indian embroidery dress designs with fine floral detailing. Resham, silk thread work that brings subtle elegance, perfect for full surface work on dresses. Bead, sequin and stonework, hand-stitched embellishments for sparkle. Fabric manipulations. These add texture and a certain amount of 3D element to the surface ornamentation. Some of these are added to add movement and a more defined 3D element to the look. Each gown might combine 2 to 3 of these techniques depending on the brief and event type. Now let's talk about time and teamwork. Embroidery isn't a solo act, it's a team performance. One master craftsman leads the detailing, supported by 3 to 5 artisans. A single hand-embroidered gown can take 100 to 300 hours. Sleeves or veils with dense beadwork might add, say, about 30 to 50 hours more. Behind the scenes, for one of our luxury bridal clients, we created a full sleeve embroidered gown with over 85,000 sequins. It took 2 weeks of full day work, every stitch done by hand. Finishing touches and quality control. Once embroidery is complete, the gown enters final finishing. Loose threads are sealed, sequins are heat locked, the gown is pressed with a light steam iron to maintain thread structure. At Finesse, every embroidered gown passes through a quality checklist: color fastness, security, symmetry and comfort. The goal? Make sure beauty doesn't compromise wearability. The final insight. True hand embroidery will always have slight variations. That's its signature of authenticity. And that's a wrap on how hand embroidery truly comes to life. From a traced sketch to the steady hands of artisans, each thread on your couture piece carries hours of heritage and heart. If you love this peek behind the scenes, be sure to subscribe and leave a review. Next up, we'll talk about how to style floral embroidered gowns for different wedding functions. Thanks for listening to Finesse Couture Insights.